back to Boomtown Speedway, race number 6. This will be the feature race, the last race of Season 2 here for the Street Stock Series. When we were last together, we watched heat race number 4 that had none of the top championship contenders in it, but that did not mean there was no action. The championship contenders fell from 6 to 3 through the first 3 heat races. But heat race 4 was a showstopper faux show. Literally.
Let's get down.
Wendell Scott held the lead for the first 2 laps, but in lap number 3, the unthinkable happens. He flips, causes all sorts of commotion. Gray Wizard goes for a ride and hits everything but the pace car on his way to a second place finish. Lap number 3 had Doc, who had snuck his way into first, and again, more craziness happens. This time Sneaky Bob goes over, and this ain't his first time going over, and he flips out of the race. And now Doc and Dirtus are 1 and 2. So the final lap of the final heat race of Season 2 of the Street Stock Series, Doc takes the commanding lead, and Gray Wizard blasts forward, tries to take him out at the last second, get that bonus point, couldn't quite do it, but both he and Doc move on to the feature race. So now, with that being said, let's go over the drivers who still have a chance to win it all. So let's go over the points as they stand now. So Biff Kirby, your current points leader, did not make the feature. He's still in the lead and can still win it all, but he has to fight off and hope. Juicy Fruit in the car number 42 and Remmy 12 gauge in the 12 have horrible luck in their feature race. Both Juicy Fruit and Remmy 12 gauge won their respective heats, so they've earned an extra point. So the points lead is actually 1 less for Biff Kirby over both of those drivers than the graphic shows, because the points aren't awarded till after the race is completed. So let me provide a few scenarios for each driver in order for them to win the whole thing. So first, for Juicy Fruit, he must finish no lower than 5th and finish higher than Remmy 12 gauge.
Let's get loud.
Now Remmy 12 gauge has a much harder row to hoe. He must finish at least 4th and beat Juicy Fruit by 2 positions. And lastly, our current points leader, all he can do is watch and pray. That's it! Alright, no more discussion. Let's get down to it. Race 6! Feature race! Right now!
2, 1, gentlemen, start your engine. 4, 5.
And here is your starting grid for race number 6, feature race. Starting on the pole by virtue of his win in heat race number 1, it is car number 12, championship contender, Remmy 12 gauge. Remmy appears to be in the catbird seat and has nothing but clear track in front of him to set his sights on his first ever Street Stock Series championship. Starting P2, winner of heat race number 2, car number 88, Triple B. And moving on to row number 2, on the inside, car number 42, Juicy Fruit. Juicy Fruit has had an amazing season. He has finished and earned points in every race so far except for race number 5. He's a championship contender. Let's see if he can get it done. He's got to finish at least 5th and ahead of Remmy 12 gauge. Starting P4, outside of row 2, car number 51, winner of heat race number 4, Doc. Moving on to row number 3, starting in the 5th position, car number 9, Uncle Elvis. And on the outside of row number 3, we have car number 2, Dose. And now on the final row, the last 2 entries for the final feature race of the Street Stock Series, Season 2, in car number 4, Daddy G! And in your 8th And final starting position, car number 77, Gray Wizard! All right, as your drivers pull off the front stretch following the pace car, this is it. No more talk, no more discussion. We are looking for the green. The pace car is off the track. The drivers are lined up, keeping it neat, keeping it orderly, looking for the green. Green flag! Remy 12 gauge out to a lead, picks it off the wall. Triple B to the lead. I think Remy 12 gauge fell to second. Remy 12 gauge jumps out to the lead, but he gets on the gas too hard with cold tires, picks it off the wall, loses it, holds up Juicy Fruit. Uncle Elvis tries to make the move, but Doc makes contact, and all hell broke loose from there. As you can see with the finish cam, Juicy Fruit takes second, Uncle Elvis takes third, and Remy 12 gauge fell to fourth. Here we go, lap number 2, got a new leader, Triple B. Juicy Fruit moves up to second on the outside. Uncle Elvis, he makes the move, takes the pass, and Juicy Fruit will not allow it. He needs a win just as much as anyone else and does what he needs to do. Triple B powering away. Uncle Elvis with a power move with the assist from Daddy G, but Juicy Fruit will not allow it. He pulls a nasty maneuver, bends Uncle Elvis, clogs up the field. I don't know who got third on that one. Juicy Fruit manages to get third place out of that, but who got the raw end of the deal? Your previous leader, Remy 12 gauge, your other championship contender, falls to last. While first, second, and third are pretty evident, look at this battle for fourth. Holy Moses, did you see that? Gray Wizard takes fourth, Daddy G fifth, and Doc sixth. We are on lap 3 of 8. Triple B is your leader. Uncle Elvis is second, but now Juicy Fruit powers past, takes second back from Uncle Elvis. Triple B showing the power out of that 350 V8 engine in that Chevy Nova. Uncle Elvis holding strong, but not strong enough to hold off the championship contender, number 42, Juicy Fruit. Daddy G looking to make things interesting. He sticks his nose in there, but all that does is upset the cart and allows Deuce to move up and close the gap. We are now at the halfway point, lap number 4. Triple B still in the lead. Juicy Fruit in second. Uncle Elvis to third, and Deuce has moved up to fourth. Juicy Fruit falls back, and Remy gets dropped to the back again. Oh, and so did Doc. Triple B pretty much dominating from the drop of the green flag. Uncle Elvis and Juicy Fruit battling back and forth for second, and out of nowhere, Deuce makes a power move up to third. And again, the negative bug, the plague has hit. Remy 12 gauge again falls back to 7th, and Doc, who's been moving along quite well, is falling to 8th. Biggest mover, look at Deuce blow by Juicy Fruit and Daddy G to take third. We are flying towards the end of this race. It's coming up fast. These cars are moving. Uncle Elvis is second. Deuce moves up to second. Blocks Uncle Elvis. He now is second. Where is this coming from? He's been sandbagging the whole race. Deuce has been lurking around, and every lap is moving up, moving up. This time he jumps in front of Uncle Elvis, clogs up the field, holds everybody up like a subway train screeching to a halt. That looked like one of the scenes from Days of Thunder up against the outside wall, but this one was at slow speed because Deuce just blocked the whole thing. Lap 6 has a new contender towards the front of the field, but he has nothing for Triple B, and now Uncle Elvis tries to pay back. Deuce on the outside, but it doesn't work. Deuce is able to fight through it. First appears to be a foregone conclusion for Triple B, but the battle for second is epic between Deuce, Uncle Elvis, Juicy Fruit, and look who's now back in the mix. Remy 12 gauge is fighting from the front, but the two championship contenders take each other out of the equation on lap 6. Oh my, Remy 12 gauge gets collected again and again, falls back to the rear of the field. How can this continue to happen? Deuce narrowly edges out Uncle Elvis for second. It looks like Gray Wizard takes 4th ahead of Daddy G. And when it's all said and done, your 2 championship contenders with 2 laps to go find themselves at the rear of the field. Here we go, lap number 7. Again, Triple B out front. Deuce gets slammed into the wall, gets into the soft stuff, flips over. Oh my Lord, what is going on? Once again, Triple B blows the competition away, but he sees the challenge from Deuce, blocks him, throws him into the soft stuff. He hits the wall, flips, and chaos erupts. Uncle Elvis was able to take 2nd. Everyone else has had to stop on the track due to a red flag while they attend to the wreckage of number 2, Deuce, and try to get him out of his vehicle. Reports from trackside are that Deuce is okay, but he is being taken to the infield medical center for further observation and treatment of minor injuries. However, both he and his race car have been eliminated from competition with 1 lap left to go. While we wait for the track crew to finish their janitorial work, for lack of a better word, let's go back and see the finishing order on that last lap. We've been so concerned about Deuce, we never did go back and review the footage. Let's see what we got here. Triple B still in the lead. Uncle Elvis slides into 2nd. It looks to be Daddy G in 3rd. Juicy Fruit still has a shot in 4th. And Gray Wizard has moved up to 5th. We are back underway. The stage is set for an epic conclusion to this race. 1 lap to go. The next flags you'll see are the green, the white, and then the checker. And from there we will crown ourselves not only a feature winner, but a season champion. Triple B still leads. Juicy Fruit's in 4th. Remmy 12 gauge in 6th. Who's gonna win it? There's the green, there's the white. Triple B out front. Daddy G puts him in the wall. Takes the win from out of nowhere. Daddy G gets the feature win, but where did our championship contender finish? Looks as though Triple B let off the gas a little going into the turn, caused a chain reaction. Everybody got into everybody. Look at Remmy 12 gauge just moving up, and Juicy Fruit falling back. Look at this stack up coming into the turn, all behind Triple B. It looks like Gray Wizard got into Daddy G. Daddy G gets into everybody. Triple B into the wall, Uncle Elvis sideways, Gray Wizard, and there is Remmy 12 gauge moving up 2 spots in the final seconds, which is exactly what he needed to do. Holy shit, we gotta go to the finish camp for this. Remmy 12 gauge never lets off the gas, it's hammered down all the way to the finish line. Daddy G with the win, Remmy 12 gauge takes 4th, and Juicy Fruit falls to 7th. What does that mean? Did he do it? Did he win or did he tie? While track officials tally all the points, let's go ahead and congratulate our feature winner with his 2nd win of the season. Car number 4, Daddy J. So your podium for feature race number 6. 2nd place, Triple B. 3rd place will go to number 9, Uncle Elvis. And 4th, your championship contender, number 12, Remmy 12 gauge. My friends, you cannot make this up. Remmy 12 gauge did exactly what he needed to do. There is a tie at the top of the standings 2 seasons in a row. Juicy Fruit falls 1 position away from a 3-way tie at the top of the standings. This is incredible! So tiebreaker rule starts with the most feature wins. But as luck would have it, both drivers only have 1 feature win each. But since an emphasis is placed on wins, we will next go to amount of heat race wins, and Remmy 12 gauge has the advantage with 3 wins to 0 for Biff Kirby. So as unlikely as it may be, there he is, your Season 2 Street Stock Series champion, car number 12, Remmy 12 gauge!
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
So, before we sign off, let's take a look at the point standings at the end of Season 2. So, officially, Remmy 12 gauge is your champion, and tough luck to Biff Kirby. It was so close, and Juicy Fruit gave it all he could, and just unfortunate happenstance on the final lap took it all. Chigger takes 4th, Daddy G 5th, Killer Kowalski 6th, Uncle Elvis in 7th, Triple B takes 8th. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for support. Thank you for enjoying the Street Stock Series. At least I hope you did. I am your host, Mike Phillips, and we will be calling Season 2 over, complete, and done. And for those of you that may have a problem with how the season ended, we also ran the cars in a battery of tests to see if it would be different. So please stand by for some bonus footage, and until Season 3, we at Low Country Diecast Racing League will see you at the races.